I'm going to be giving myself 100 days to become the strongest in Minecraft Demon Slayer as a demon, going from human to demon. Let's begin with day 1. I started off in a pretty decent place, I won't lie. I had like some Demon Slayer structure, a nice tree, and a village, so I mean I couldn't complain. I started getting some wood and decided to take on Barry Benson. It was a great fight. No, I'm just kidding. Dude. You know what channel you're on? It wasn't a good fight. You just killed him. You guys around? Yeah, killed him. Made a crafting table, made some tools, and headed over to the Demon Slayer building, which I believe was the Hashira hideout. I think it was that anyway. And as one does, I rubbed the entire place, because keep in mind, I'm a demon. I'm a very bad one at that, alright? So I started the entire place, and there was nothing great inside this building, I won't lie to you. There was a futon though, which is really useful for skipping night and day, so I was going to need that for this run. Once I was in the village, there were tons of iron golems for some reason. Like usually there's like one, but there was 3. And then this one here had a bit of a problem. Also, the villagers were like completely like dripped out with just so much armor. So that was pretty ideal. But I did find Muzan blood when I was out walking. And if you don't know, drinking Muzan blood will make you a demon. So now I'm officially a demon. There's quite a bit of blood ore as well too. So grabbed all that and started fighting a Demon Slayer member. And upon killing him, I got his body and I just ate him. So that was a good meal. And basically, I killed anything that was around here, apart from if they were like too strong. I did find a couple strong people like Gyako and stuff. Yeah, I just, you know, had a little gander, had a little look, and realized the fight wasn't for me. I needed some smaller demons, and luckily there were some weaker demons. So I beat them up, and I was hoping to get like Muzan blood, but I didn't get any. I thought it was stupid, but they do drop. I just didn't. I was just unlucky. So I did fight these Demon Slayer core members, and I got their clothes, so I was looking pretty goddamn good, I won't lie. And I also got some food. So I did fight this guy called Karaku, who nearly killed me. And then I fought this stronger demon, and he nearly killed me too. So I was going to need more blood to become stronger and get more health, which is basically what the blood does. Though, I found this Enderman, and it was kind of freak actually. He would not let me hit him. He's like Goku. I came across this like tongue demon too, who I actually 2-hit, and then I came across the Demon Slayer core member who I 1-hit, so I'm definitely getting stronger. I got his Nichiren sword and ended up getting wind breathing, as well as a Mizunoto. So again, I'm living quite good, cannot complain. I also chose to change my skin to a demon skin to look, you know, to fit the whole aesthetic I'm going for here, and I ended up coming across like a Japanese Demon Slayer village. All it really had was food for me and like some udon noodles, so it wasn't half bad. It also did quite a lot, but I wasted this one because I only needed half of the food. But I did take a bath though, so you know, happy days. I was having trouble like making the futon work. I'd go to sleep and it just wouldn't change the nighttime, so I had to wait a really long time. But I ended up finding, I believe, Mount Soka, which wasn't the mountain I needed. I wanted to find Rui, but I spent quite a while here for some reason. I thought, you know, Iguro though, and the fight wasn't too close. I kind of cheesed the fight, but I ended up taking them down, and I don't think I got anything for it. Though Kaminu was here, and I needed a blood demon to become more like a, you know, a demon. I have a sword right now, and they did drop it, so not too bad. The Kaminu's blood demon art isn't really one of my favorites, but it was nice to have anyway. I did come across this person. I can't pronounce their name. I know they're a Hashira, but I can't pronounce their name. I'm gonna try Himejima. I probably butchered that, but the fight wasn't that interesting because we kind of just swam around for a bit. But I did go mining because I needed a clock. You're wondering why I just can't tell night from day, and my futon wasn't working. I even tried to make it 3 just in case, you know, I was a bit chubby. Didn't seem to work either. I took on Karaku again though, and this time I absolutely destroyed him. He didn't even do any damage to me, so I'm definitely 100% getting stronger. And I also found Enmu. He turned into a train, as he does in the movie, but he started drowning in trees, so I put him out of his misery and I gave him a 1-2 slice, as one does. Did get his blood demon out as well, so now I have 2 hands. Happy days. I did find Sabato and Inosuke, which is quite useful for my later like demon tasks, I guess, because I needed to fight Inosuke and Tanjiro, so that's one half of it done, which is pretty good. Found more Demon Slayer core members and just started becoming stronger, getting more blood, and just doing anything I needed to. And Iguro tried to like get a round 2 for some reason, so I put him in his place, so he did nearly kill me, but he didn't kill me, of course. I also found another village and kind of just did the same thing, got some food and then kept moving, and then finally I came across Rui's mountain, and I was happy at this point, but then it turned into sadness because for some reason none of Rui's family members would spawn. His brother wasn't there, his mum, his dad, no one was there. But I did find Rui eventually, and the fight wasn't even that interesting. He wouldn't really do any moves, and by the time he did try to do a move, he was already dead. But now I'm lower rank 5, so I guess I can't really complain, and Rui's like blood demon art is one of my favorites. It's just the fight wasn't all that interesting. So I did end up getting lower rank 4 though, and I was kind of confused as to how I did, but it turns out if you just like kill Blood Demon Corps members, eventually you'll get lower rank 4, so that's how I got it. I came across the biome where basically every single demon and Hashira and any enemy you don't want to come across spawns, and that's where I hung out for a little bit to try and get my rank up. I fought the water Hashira for a bit, and it was actually a really good fight, probably the most enjoyable fight to this point anyway. And Rui's Blood Demon art was by far the most useful. Now, I didn't really use Kaminu's at all. But upon suffocating him to death, I ended up getting the Hashira training arc, which is, I don't think, all that useful to me, but nice to have. I came across, I believe his name is Hero, and I don't know much about this demon. It turns out he's just like a massive furry, I guess. But he did drop a gun and a sword, so that's kind of cool. I can actually drop like dynamite with this, and I nearly peed myself because I dropped some dynamite and I just nearly hit Doma. So if I did hit Doma, I would not be alive to tell the tale. So I still took on the stronger demon again. I can't pronounce his name, so I apologize. But I took him on again, and this time I quite easily took him down. And I really wanted to like his outfit because, in my opinion, it's just really, really well made in this mod. So it just looks so cool, and I'm happy I did get it. Finally found the hand demon though, and I took him down with one move. Also Enmu, yeah, he got one shot as well. Sucks to suck, I guess. Kocho was so annoying. Kocho was so annoying. Like for a Hashira that hasn't got like that much health in the mod, the poison in like her annoyingly good-looking moves nearly brought me to death. I won't lie. So it was a very annoying fight. I did spot Rengoku though, and I felt kind of cheese like going in mid-fight. But as one does, I'm a demon, and I don't care. I took him down, and I really wanted his fire outfit, and it did drop thankfully. Also, I took down Enemy for the 3rd time and only just got Lower Moon 1 for some reason. I'm not sure why, but... And then I ran through a train for like no reason at all. I don't know why, but I did find Zenitsu though. And I didn't realize, but I think there's been like a massive overhaul update on this mod because Zenitsu's moves look really cool. Everything looks really cool, and the clothes look so much better as well. I also accidentally managed to hit Doma, so yeah. Also, I found Susamara as well. If you don't remember who Susamara is, she's the demon who played football with Zenitsu in the 1st season, so happy days. They dropped the Kamari, which is like a very hard ball maybe, and it was like explosive when you threw it, so that was kind of cool. Tomioka came for a round 2, and I took him down with a lot of ease, I won't lie. If he's gonna fight me, I think he needs help from like the Mist Hashira or something. But I did find the Love Hashira though, and mid-fight I kind of just went in, and unfortunately for me, it's kind of turned into a 2v1 since Gyoko was there as well. But in the long run, kind of works out for me since I needed to take down both of them, so it wasn't half bad. But from across the field, I spot something. It was Tanjiro, and I had to take down Tanjiro for one of my Lower Moon things. But Gyoko took great offense, I'm sure, since he started just bouncing around the pit to try and take me down, so I had to take down Gyoko first and then get Tanjiro afterwards. What a mouthful. But upon taking him down, I got upper 5, so not half bad. Once Gyoko was sorted with, I turned my attention to Tanjiro, and he was like mid-fight with Daki at the time, so I kind of just cleaned up the fight, so happy days. And the Water Hashira came for me again, round 3 by the way, so I had to take him out again. I already told him, like, you need help from like the Mist Hashira or something. Oh, never mind. Okay. So I actually nearly died here because he did take my advice, and Mist Hashira is here as well as the water. It was painful. I had to cheese it so hard, but I got upper rank 6, so happy days. And I also took down the Mist Hashira, so living good. All I needed now was upper rank 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I had to kill just more Demon Slayer core members, which wasn't too difficult. I just had to go fight anybody I found really, and then upper rank 3 was to take down Akaza, and he has my favorite like blood demon art, so I was kind of excited to do this honestly. Also, I found Nezuko, and now she's dead, so unlucky. She's dead now. Also, I thought this was kind of funny since I love Hashira trying to like clean me up kind of, and I just absolutely wiped the floor with her. But eventually I came across Akaza, and the fight was kind of weird. He just didn't want to fight me for like majority of the fight until his head came off, and he thought, I'm taking damage right now, and boop, head came back, and now he's fighting me. So I was kind of worried, but it was too late for him to do anything, so I took him down just as he, got serious. So now I'm upper rank 3 with Akaza's Blood Demon art, which again is my favorite Blood Demon art because it just looks so cool. Like the effects on the floor, so for some of the moves anyway, just look really cool. And the first Hashira I like practiced my Akaza Blood Demon art on was Kanroji. And there was this one part where like I hit Kanroji from behind and it just looked so cool. I felt like a god, man. It was so cool. But I thought I kind of have to take on Rengoku with this since, you know, Akaza kind of took out the one and only. But there was like a sister from Kanao, so I had to take her out first as well. And if I take down Rengoku, Kanao is just way too easy. So I added this. I was a bit confused by this. Tanjiro here has like red eyes and his top keeps going. Is that like a visual glitch or am I dumb? He had like red eyes, which I've never seen before. Also, I'm lucky to have gotten this since I wasn't recording, but I ended up killing a Demon Slayer core member and I got sun breathing. I thought I didn't get it. I was gonna be so sad. But yeah, sun breathing, it means I can overcome sunlight, and I mean it's sun breathing, it's the breathing. So I was over the sun. I was over the sun to have this, and so the moves are pretty OP, honestly. I had so many as well, and it did tons of damage, so cannot complain. I also found this like black box, which gave birth to just a fat train, so that was cool, I guess. I decided to like take on some vanilla enemies as well to see how strong I was, and it's safe to say that I'm definitely one of the strongest beings in this world right now, so nothing for me to really worry about apart from maybe some stronger demons and Hashiras. So I felt pretty good about myself at this point. I came across the Urichi Zero, which I believe is like a doll, I think, and it was surprisingly aggressive. I don't know why, but I got his hair and it looked absolutely awful. It did not look good, but did I wear it? Absolutely I did. I did find Doma though, and Doma's like attacks kind of specialize in like, well, it felt like to me anyway, long distance. So I was kind of excited to get my hands on this one. So I have not used Doma's Blood Demon art yet. Like when I've messed around with like demon stuff, Doma's I have not touched. I've only seen it and it looks really cool. So I took him down. The fight was surprisingly easy and now I'm up immune too. I messed around with Doma's Blood Demon art and my speculations were correct. It does like an aerial wide attack. And then I got a dog. It's like, I know it's not a dog, but like it felt like a dog. It didn't feel like a dog. It didn't look like a dog either. I could ride it though. That was cool. This area I'm running around now, I decided that since I haven't built anything in quite a while for my 100 days, I thought a demon like area castle type thing could be really cool. The task was way bigger than I thought it'd be, so I got some obsidian because I thought that if I'm gonna make this like a demon area, I need like a lot of lava. But I came across this spider spawner place which looked cool but had nothing of value really. Also, this spider was breathing weirdly, so I killed it. Don't breathe weirdly. It's kind of weird. But I got to work placing all the lava, and at this point, I did want to quit. I wanted to cry my eyes out. You know, no, I did cry my eyes out. Many tears were just spilt because it was so painful doing this, in and out of just the nether. It was horrible. Once I felt like I did nothing with the lava, I decided to go to the nether and just start getting tons of netherrack. My original plan was to make all the stone netherrack, but that was going to be way too hard. So I instead kind of just like mixed it all together, and I think it had a better effect. And then afterwards, I started just placing tons of fire because I thought fire would just make it look a lot more demon evil, you know? And to be fair, it did look kind of cool. I put some shaders on too, just to like check it out, and it doesn't look horrible. Honestly, it doesn't. So happy days. I searched for a while and found a bastion, and I wanted the bastion 1 for gold and 2 for the just like blackstone stuff, which I haven't used before in Minecraft, I won't lie. So I excavated the entire area and I actually caught Doma in the corner of my eye. So I went to go take him out since Doma doesn't belong in the nether, let's be real. He's like an ice type or something, right? So he's got to go. And I never realized, but Doma can turn lava to stone. Do you know how OP that is? I conquered the nether floor with just Doma's ability alone. Also, call me evil all you want, but I ended up just drowning Doma in lava, so I was going to keep the build like original, but I ended up following a tutorial because I'm lazy. And then I went to bed, but don't get me wrong, I have to keep, you know, the Hashiras guessing, so I sat up when I sleep. That's what I do. The next day I set out to go look for upper rank 1 and possibly Muzan, which I didn't know at the time, but I don't think he's spawned still, so. But eventually I did find upper rank 1 in the mist. Like Hashira tried to warn me, shut up man, I'm fighting upper rank 1, and the fight was actually quite hard. Most of these demon fights I've been doing hasn't really led to anything too major, but I did nearly, I was so close to dying. I was kind of worried since I actually haven't died at all. I was so proud of myself. I've been being very careful and running away whenever I need to. The fight was surprisingly close, and his like part 2, I guess, or like his upgrade when he gets low was actually very strong. But I took him down upper rank 1, and got his sword as well as a cool little purple top. Purple's one of my favorite colors. Happy days, cannot complain, living good. I still got the achievement strongest, which it's not really true. I still need to take down Muzan and one other demon who I will not mention. The sword upper rank 1 dropped is moon breathing. So I have sun and moon breathing. I stepped on my castle and eventually Muzan, heard word of a brand new demon king in town and tried to take me on. And I had the same problem with Akaza. He just didn't want to fight me. I kept him at a distance, obviously because Muzan is, Muzan. And he just didn't fight me at all. And not only that, but he didn't drop anything either. All he dropped was a singular Muzan blood. So again, I just kind of wanted to cry my eyes out. It was pretty awful. So I went to the Nether to go find more demons. Came across upper rank 1, and this time he was much easier than last time. Maybe it's because I have a sword now, or I just have the same moves he has. So he just, is weaker to himself, maybe? I have no idea, but I felt a lot more confident fighting him this time. And only then did I get the achievement Peaceful, which apparently is the achievement you get once you kill Muzan. I'm very confused. So I fought Muzan again and got his hat this time though, so happy days. In this fight here, I'm gonna blur the names and stuff, since this was a massive spoiler, and I've cried twice playing this, so this was the third time, that's for sure, because this would have been amazing to see without a spoiler. But upon killing this demon, I got the Blood Demon Art Demon King. So I'm officially Demon King Marcus.